All right, so what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to show you guys how to, basically the last step to prepping your photo before you're ready to start drawing out your actual drawing on your pastel paper. So for this, you're going to need your photo. I have my photo. I've zoomed in quite a lot just so you can see what I'm doing. And then I also have a white color pencil. So don't get this confused with your white charcoal pencil. The white charcoal pencil isn't going to work for this. We found this out in my 5th period class. So white color pencil is going to work, and we're only going to use it for this last step. So what you guys are going to do on here, as you guys can see, I have areas where I have highlights and shadows and all that kind of stuff. It's not just enough on this drawing that I know where the edge of the object is, okay? But I also need to know what the shape of these cast shadows are, and those are going to be really important to describing the produce or the vegetable or fruit that I'm actually trying to depict. A lot of times when people do this project, they kind of just skip over it, or they don't take the time to look at those details, and that's when the drawing just kind of falls flat. So if you guys look right here, if you guys see, I've got this shadow on my bok choy that's sort of showing up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my white color pencil. I'm actually going to outline it. I'm going to try to do this so my hand doesn't get in the way. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to outline it so I can see the shape that it's making. That shape is so very important to me as the artist to portraying what this is really going to look like. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to do this throughout my drawing. And when I do the drawing, I'm actually going to show not just, again, the edge of the object that I'm drawing, but I'm also going to draw the shape that the shadows and the highlights create on that object. So I don't know if you can see how I've outlined this. I try not to get or focus on too many small shapes. I want to just focus really pretty much on these big shapes and what I see here. So I'm also going to outline around any important highlights that I see. And again, that's going to give me sort of the information that I need when it comes to adding in the color and filling this in with my oil pastel. So I'm just going to go through. I'm going to try to identify these important areas. Again, this is just it's another measure just to make sure that I'm getting those details into my drawing when I do it. And some of this is going to be a lot of work, and some of it's not going to be as much. And I do get a lot of kids who ask me, oh, should I outline this, should I outline that? I would just only outline it if you feel like it's something that's important for you to add into your drawing. And to be honest with you, some of this stuff is easier just to add in while you're actually applying the oil pastel. I've got a lot of shapes in this cabbage here. So for some people, this step will take a long time, and for others, it may go kind of quick. Everybody's going to be a little different. But again, this is also, too, going to prevent you guys from generalizing these shapes. It's another big problem a lot of people do when they are dealing with shadows. They just kind of want to generalize them, plug them in real quick, fill them in with a single color, and just let it go. That's going to give you something that's going to look really flat. This is all going to be about details. And some of it's more clear than other areas. Okay, so I think I've done as much as what I can put in, kind of. I'm going to add. I say that and then I go in and I add some more. So there's what mine looks like after I'm done. So once you do that, then you're ready to actually start the drawing. And I'll show you guys how to do that next.